So a few months ago, I started experiencing severe joint pain, and it got to the point where I could barely walk. And so I went to the doctor and they ran some tests, and I got diagnosed with lupus, which is an autoimmune disease. And the doctor said to me that the way to get better was to rest, and that I needed to take some time off and lay low. You can imagine, being an extreme extrovert, that the thought of resting on my own to get better did not excite me one bit. I also have found a lot of value in my job and in what I do, and I'm really passionate about it, and I love the hustle and bustle of life. And suddenly I found myself in a position where I spent lots of time on my own in my bedroom, lying on my bed, trying to rest, trying to get well, but not loving the season at all. I felt denial at first, just not believing that this was my lot in life. I then felt really disappointed because I have always feared getting sick because we have a long family history of sickness, and it felt like my worst fear was coming true. I also started to feel really disillusioned that this wasn't the plan I had for my life, and life wasn't going in the direction that I wanted it to, and not knowing what the future would be. And it's in this place that I started to seek God with real fervor, and I spend so much time in the Word just crying out for God to bring me courage. And I have been so encouraged in this season by Paul in the Bible, because you see, he found himself walled in too, surrounded by prison walls. And Paul's approach was so amazing. He took every opportunity to spread the gospel to the prison guards, to his fellow inmates. It did not stop him from sharing the good news of Christ with others. And I have been challenged in this season, will I share the gospel as fervently as I did before? Will you do the same? And secondly, Paul spent a lot of time with God, trusting him to give him revelation. And it turned out that the season that Paul was in prison, he wrote much of the New Testament that we read on a daily basis and encourages us each and every day. And I have turned my season of being self-pitiful into one of seeking God and trusting him to reveal revelations and mysteries to me, which have encouraged my heart deeply and have encouraged others too. And I want to charge you today that wherever you find yourself and whatever limitations and walls you find around you, let God use you in the season that you're in to spread the gospel and to reveal his mysteries to you, that the kingdom of God may advance forcefully. This isn't a season that we should be wishing away. This is a season that we should be embracing with all of our hearts and allow God to use us right where he's planted us. Bless you.